Hello and welcome to all top 5s. Last week we had a look at the numbers, which animals were the deadliest by the number of human deaths caused annually. This week, however, I'm taking a look at some of the scary, lethal, and often downright badass ways that animals have of killing their prey or their attackers. Number 5. Jewel Wasp. Despite being one of the most gruesome and convoluted killing methods, this is only number 5 on my list because it's in part its breeding behaviour and in part the feeding of the offspring. I'll explain. The jewel wasp is a beautiful colour but a deadly killer. When a female is ready to lay her eggs, she chooses her prey, a cockroach. With pinpoint precision and deadly accuracy, she stings the part of the roach's nervous system that deals with escape reflexes. So her venom essentially stops it from trying to run away or fight back, but it's still awake, aware, and fully mobile. She then chews off half of one of the cockroach's antennae, basically as a snack, but also to gauge how much venom is in the cockroach's system. But it almost seems like some kind of weird ritual. The wasp then drags the roach along like a stubborn dog into her burrow, where she proceeds to lay a small egg directly onto her victim's abdomen. She finishes by blocking it into the burrow with pebbles and then flies off. After about 3 days, with the roach still resting in the burrow, the egg hatches and the wasp larva begins eating through its abdomen and lives inside the live cockroach for days. Slowly, while still alive, the cockroach has its internal organs eaten until it finally dies and the wasp hatches as an adult. Ugh, and don't forget that the cockroach is alive for the whole process. Absolutely horrific. Number 4. Cassowary. Now you might wonder why I've included this odd-looking bird in my top 5 here. There's a very, very good reason. A flightless bird that stands taller than many adults, the cassowary lives in the forests of New Guinea and northeastern Australia. In folklore, cassowaries are notoriously vicious, and in World War II, foreign troops in New Guinea were warned to avoid the birds. This is because the cassowary has incredibly sharp claws on its toes. The inside toe on each foot has an enormous 5-inch long razor-sharp dagger, and it's this weapon that can kill in seconds. To attack predators or anything it sees as a threat, including humans, the cassowary will kick out with its hugely powerful legs. This kick is enough to cause internal hemorrhaging by itself, but coupled with that 5-inch claw, it's reported that an arm could be severed easily, or a person's abdomen could be opened up, pouring out their internal organs. Not nice. Considering the cassowary can run at over 30 miles per hour, that's 50 kilometers per hour, and jump almost 5 feet, that's 1.5 meters, you don't even want to start messing with one of these deadly killers. Number 3. Komodo Dragon. Now this at least looks like something a bit more deadly. It's true that the Komodo dragon, found only on certain Indonesian islands, weighs up to 150 pounds and measures up to 10 feet long. But it's not just its sheer size and razor-sharp teeth that are so deadly, it's the way it kills its prey that is the most chilling. The Komodo dragon mostly eats dead carrion, but sometimes it will choose live prey to devour. When the Komodo dragon attacks, it uses its surprising speed and size to launch an ambush on an unsuspecting deer or pig, for example. It bites with its sharp, meat-tearing teeth and claws and wounds its victim, though usually the poor animal escapes and runs off. Is that the end of it for the dragon's plan? Oh no, it's not. You see, in the Komodo's saliva is a highly toxic, venomous substance which gets into the wound of the bitten animal as it runs off to recover. Unfortunately, these toxic bacteria, up to 50 different strains apparently, will enter the animal's bloodstream and cause severe blood poisoning. Within only 24 hours, the poor animal will go through the motions of septicemia with many horrible, agonizing side effects. Finally, the victim dies of the bite. The Komodo dragon then uses its incredible sense of smell to follow its prey wherever it goes, and it can smell the victim from up to 6 miles away. Then it eats, tearing the flesh with its razor-sharp teeth. Giving your victim blood poisoning is a horrendous method of killing, and one the Komodo dragon uses to great effect. Number 2. Golden Eagle. The golden eagle is a wondrous bird. Beautiful and one of the most powerful hunting birds in the world, it can reach over 7.5 feet in wingspan and weigh up to 15 pounds. With a razor-sharp beak and huge, keen talons on each of its feet, the golden eagle is a killing machine, using at least 7 different hunting techniques to kill its prey, and one of these methods is downright evil. Although it often eats hares, rabbits, ground squirrels, and other small animals, golden eagles have been known to take lambs, goats, and even deer. Obviously, such huge prey can put up a fight and potentially injure the eagle, so it's engineered an obvious and deadly solution. The eagle grabs the goat, or whatever, by the leg, and then swoops round and pulls it off the side of the cliff that it's standing on. The goat then plummets a long way to the rocks below and is either paralysed or killed by the drop. Then the eagle feasts. What a deadly and vicious way to kill! I mean, in the space of 15 seconds, that goat has gone from calmly grazing to the shock of having an enormous scary bird sink its sharp talons into the goat's leg, being dragged towards the edge of a lethal drop, then let go, experiencing the sheer inevitable horror of falling hundreds of meters uncontrollably, then smashing to pieces below. Ugh, pure horror from the golden eagle here, deadly as anything. Number 1. Mantis Shrimp. So I've included eagles and dragons, but number 1 is a shrimp? Yeah, trust me, I'm not wrong on this one. Although very little is known about the mantis shrimp, it's one of the fiercest animals in the world with a vast array of weapons. Growing up to 18 inches long, these live in shallow, tropical waters, often hidden away in burrows, and you don't want to step on one. Mantis shrimps are divided into 2 types, smashers and spearers. Smashers use clubs on the end of their front legs to obliterate shells, bones, and even glass in aquarium tanks with a single punch. Spearers use long, sharp spears on the front of their legs to impale their prey or attacker. Both types have lightning-fast punches behind these weapons. It's been recorded that the punch of this tiny animal reaches in excess of 50 miles per hour, a deadly strike to any small underwater creature. They also have fearsome claws and have been known to slice open human fingers with ease, right down to the bone. They use these to dismantle crabs and other legged animals by slicing their limbs off with pinpoint precision. Perhaps the most incredible aspect of this punch is that it's so fast that it actually boils the water around it in a vacuum, killing or stunning anything that the shrimp happened to miss with its strike. The speed of the punch lowers the water pressure significantly, forming that vacuum, boiling the water, and forming small bubbles. When these bubbles collapse, they release a huge amount of lethal energy known as cavitation. This has been known to cause dents and damage even in boat propellers and metal submarines. A small animal caught in this cavitation would stand no chance. Interestingly, mantis shrimp also have some of the most advanced eyes of the animal kingdom and produce a low rumbling roar like that of an elephant, although a little bit quieter of course. All this in one small, devastating package. Fascinating but oh so very deadly. And that's it from all top 5s for this week. What do you think of these 5? I chose them because of their interesting and very diverse ways of attacking and killing their prey or attackers. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't worry, I'll be getting back to scary videos soon. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, because it really does help me out and it helps other people find the videos too. You can click subscribe if you'd like to see my new videos that come out once every Tuesday. So, peace and love to each and every one of you, and I'll see you all next time on All Top 5s.